Good morning, this wonderful day, August the 7th, 2024. Yay, on this Wednesday. Good morning. I'm going to catch you back up on the adventures of Ungazi Kemp during this 2 week interval being at home with an injury. It's wonderful when you have people to pamper you, hand and foot. You can't lift nothing. You can't cook nothing. You can't drive, but it's boring. And you have to find something to manage your time. Woo! I've been studying for certain things because I am like a nerdy person. So I've been studying and reading up on some things and going outside under the gazebo and doing all kinds of stuff. But it's still a little boring. You watch TV, you listen to music, it's the same old, same old. But I'm thankful because, it gives me a time where my mind can heal, my physical body can heal, I can heal from brokenness. I'm doing just fine. So I'm here at home, and I got my pet daughter Pika and my pet grandbaby Shippo. They watching out for me right now. My other daughter is hidden away somewhere. So it's just me and you guys. I do go on my appointment next week, so I'm hoping that everything checks out. If you're wondering about my arm and this cast, as I broadcasted the previous broadcast, I was telling you about how I fractured my arm and how the processes that I went through, going to the ER, going to have the surgery, the pain that I incurred when I after the surgery. But now I'm doing fine. I'm feeling good. I don't have to focus on the pain as much unless I do something wrong, in which my family members told me they're gonna pop me upside the head if I do anything that I shouldn't be doing, because the process of healing is a critical time for me, and in order for me to heal correctly, I gotta adhere to the doctor's orders. Yeah, nurses are the hardest ones to listen to doctors. I'm just gonna keep it 100% real with you. Us, we nurses, do not always listen to what the doctors say because we think we know our bodies better than them. Until we get into a little bit of trouble, and then that's when we want to go back and tell them this and that, in which I'm sure they looking at us like we know better. But yeah, that's my day. The beginning of today, before my husband went off to work, he cooked me some pork chop, and it was good. And my granddaughter, Shippo, was watching me down for that pork chop. I went to sleep. I was watching a movie, and I went to sleep on my pork chop, and she was just standing there. Standing there. I was like, oh, Lord, I thank you, God, that my pork chop did not hit the ground, because Shippo was going to have my pork chop. I gave her a little something and a little bone, and she went back to her bed and came back to me to get the meat or a bone, and went back to her bed and came back. That's what she do. Pika, on the other hand, she laying on the bed with my others You know, she's that girl. So, you know, everything was with Pika, she was fine until she found out the food was gone. You know, so I bet you wondering about our four-legged pets, Shippo and Pika. Well, they're not just pets. They are our family. Pika is my daughter. We had Pika for over about 13 years. Shippo, we had her since I want to say last year, and she's the baby of the family. So she's right now she's my grandbaby. I'm Nana. So you know she comes around, and animals are so amazing. They know when you don't feel good. They're gonna be there. They're gonna come around you, and they're gonna be there for you. They're gonna look at you because they know something's wrong. They can't explain it. They don't know how to communicate it. But yes, they do. I take that back. Because they come around you, they'll sleep right under you or sleep with you to make sure that everything is fine. They watch your every move. Animals, especially pet dogs, are amazing. Now we have another addition to the family too, but it's my daughter's child. His name is Cleo. He's a cat. He stay in the cage. Cleo don't know how to behave. Cleo climbs. Cleo slaps. Cleo is Cleo. But I have to go in there. Sometimes you forget Cleo there, but you know, I have to go in there from time to time when I remember to, you know, talk to Cleo. Cause, you know, I'm sure he has feelings. Whether he cares or not, but I'm sure he has feelings. Yeah. So that's with that. Today is a beautiful day. It's sunny outside. It's not really cold. It's not really hot. It's just right now. Till it becomes scorching hot. I don't know what to say for it. But I thank God for every blessing that we get. Because nowadays, you're not promised tomorrow. And that's on the real. So you have to take care and appreciate everything that you encounter for today. Yeah, I'm listening at a genre of music right now. Jazz, gospel, little R&B, old school now. I like a few of these songs, maybe one or two, if any. Some of these songs nowadays, nada. So I have to listen to what I like. And I'm sure everyone else feels the same way. Today, the agenda today is to do nothing. I want to wash clothes, but I can't lift anything, so I gotta wait until someone comes so I can load the washing machine and with my one hand and wash my clothes. I ain't even gonna worry about folding, cause this chick is one-handed. I can attempt, but it ain't gonna look good. To eat today, we eating chicken. I guess it's gonna be fried. My husband is the fry king. So we having fried chicken. Um, Today I'm gonna start a. I can't start it today, but in the future, after I get through my follow up, go to my follow up for my arm, my broken, fractured arm, I'm gonna start a walking regimen. I gotta lose some weight, man. Gosh, when you at home in pain and you can't do anything but sit down and have everybody pamper you head and foot, you gain weight. And that's what I don't need. So once I get the okay to find out what I can do or what exercises I can perform, like the walking and stuff, I'm going back to my walking. I gotta lose weight. I've been talking, my kids, my family been saying, I've been talking this talk for years. I start off and stop. And I'm for real, that's how I go. I start off motivated. Woo, I'm gonna lose this weight. Woo, I gotta get back fine. Woo, I gotta do it. That might take up 1 week. And then back to the same old me. I mean, I'm not bad, but I think I am bad. Right now, I'm 257, but that could be to you're adding in the immobilizer in the cast and also the metal plates in my arm. So those may be factors towards my weight right now. My original weight was 246. So I gotta get it down, girls and boys. I got to get it down. I'm gonna tell you something that's really, really funny. You know, it's important to take care of yourselves. It's important that you take care of yourselves. You have to put yourself first. And that's something that I don't regularly do. I don't put myself first all the time. Oh yeah, I put myself first when I want to go on a shopping spree or look in the stores and get around, because that's what I was doing before all this calamity happened to me. I was in the stores, Bell Ross's, TJ Maxx, and when my hand was really, really good, I'm getting a pedicure. I'm going to the next city. I'm not going to be in Milledgeville, or I'm not going to be in Augusta, or I'm not going to be in Atlanta. I'm going to the next town. It just depends, you know. So, I usually go and go shopping in other areas, like in the outskirts of Atlanta, maybe Macon or some popular stores in Middle Georgia. I hadn't been to Augusta in some years now, and I would love to go to Augusta, Georgia, because that's where I'm from, the GA. I would travel a little bit to go to certain places before I hurt my arm, of course. Now it's like my focus is on healing and getting a positive mindset. But before then, as I was saying, I was in the stores buying. And really and truly, my mindset was gradually changing before the incident. And I'm gonna get you up to speed to the point that I'm trying to make. Um, spending is not a positive um thing that you need to do. Yes, I save some money, but a lot of times when you're depressed, you'll go, what's the big thing you want to do? You want to go spend money, you want to go shopping, you want to go eat, you want to go do this or that and the third. Well, I was trying to get to a place in my life where I could put a stop to certain things that I was doing. And when this happened, it's helping me. Um, Basically, you have to take care of yourself. And you have to put forth an effort to take care of yourself. To be honest with you, I hadn't been doing that. I've been doing other things. My husband, my husband, he's understanding, but men can be impatient too. He's very understanding, and he tells me the truth. He tells me, you don't listen to nobody else. You don't listen to me, but you listen to everybody else. No, maybe a little bit, because sometimes you think people don't know what they're talking about, and then when you have confirmation from other people, and you hate to tell them that you were right, because he'll throw it up, I told you, so. But anywho, you have to take care of yourself. You really do. Basically, I gotta learn to take time out for me. With that being said, I gotta get back on my health kick. I got several things that I need to do in order to get back on top of things. One thing is walking or exercising. Joining the gym is fine, but sometimes joining the gym limits other exercise if you're not in that mindset. I loved the gym when I had a membership with Planet Fitness. I loved it. I would get up 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning just to exercise because I knew they were gonna be open certain days, 24 hours, and I was in it. It is addicting. But I stopped, and I gotta get back on my feet and start gradually moving towards fitness, towards holistic healing, you know. Some things medically you don't always take care of either as a nurse, because as a nurse you think that you're a nurse, basically you're a know-it-all. You think that you know, because depending on what field or area of nursing you working in, you think that you know everything there is to know, and it's always learning. There's always a teaching moment. There's always you're gaining knowledge off of something or someone that you did not know existed. It's always something that you can benefit from. And as a nurse, I'm learning to take care of myself, to put me first. I don't do that enough. And that's what I have to do. Health wise and in every area of my life. But I think those are some of the key goals that's one of the things, and I don't know who's on here that is religious. I love God. I'm gonna speak the truth. I love the Lord. The Lord has been so good to me. And a lot of things of who I am, identifying with who I am, it's been the grace of God that has helped me along the way. So, I don't know who else have any other beliefs or whatever. It's not for me to say your beliefs. I'm just speaking up on mine. God has been so good to me. And he's helping to rearrange some of my thinking about me and the things that I need to do and what I want to do. And as a nurse, taking care of me is, you know, you look on the internet and you see all these 70-year-olds who looking 50. You got all these 60-year-olds who looking 30 and 20. They're aging backwards. And I want to be in that category where I age backwards too. Now I'm a little plump, but I don't. At one point in time in my life, I wanted to do BBL. I wanted to do liposuction. I wanted to do the tummy tuck. I wanted those things. I really did. My family didn't want me to do it because they were looking at the cons to what could happen. So I decided not to, unless I really have no other choice. But again, eating right and exercising and drinking the right things. And I'm not gonna lie, right now at this point, I do eat what I want. I drink what I want, and I don't drink enough water, and that's what I need. More water. Water is good for you. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Water is good, but knowing water is good and drinking water, two different things in my book. So I gotta get that together. For me, I gotta get my kidneys flushed out. I gotta get my liver really detox. Oh, I'm getting tongue twisted. I want to detox my liver. So it's a lot of things in this point in my life that I need to get a grip on. So basically, when I speak, I'm talking about me. But if I can help anybody, I will. If this video helps you, then subscribe. Thank you, and have a blessed and wonderful day.